Hey everybody, Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Title Update 3 for Dark Grim Mariupolis, grabbing the Luddite achievement. So, assuming you are picking up where you left off from Title Update number 2, you're going to want to have the screwdriver in your inventory. This is the same one you used to fix the robot, so that's going to be the prerequisite before starting on this achievement. So, we're going to head over to the map screen, and then the next location we want to go to is going to be home. So, make sure you pick that on the bottom left. Make sure you move slightly to the left, and then you want to use the screwdriver on the robo microphone that is on your front lawn right here. So make sure you do that, and it's going to trigger a little mini game puzzle that we need to do. So make sure you hit the X button to start the mini game, and then what you want to do is you want to make sure you click on all of the white squares to clear the board. You want an empty board before you get started to make this even easier. So just clear the board, and then once you have a blank canvas to work with, we are going to solve the puzzle. So it's a very easy solution. All you have to do is just draw a smiley face. So make sure you put the two eyeballs right here on the second row, and then you want to make sure you form a mouth. It should look a little something like this. You know you've done it right once the number under the button says 81. Click on the button to finish up, and you should extract the microphone from the robo microphone. So once you have that, we are going to head back, and then we're going to go over back to the Kiryat Temple. So once you are there, make sure you head inside, and then make sure you give the microphone to the priest. Basically, he asked for a microphone so he could finish fixing the robot outside since it needed a microphone. So make sure you do that. Just grab it out of your inventory and then hand it to him. And then basically he should reward you with the next thing we need, which is going to be a letter. So once you have the letter in your inventory, we are going to head to our next location. So back to the map. You want to make sure you head over to the bar in the upper left. Once you are there, make sure you head on inside, and then you're going to want to give the letter to the arrow dude. So make sure you move over to the right, open up your inventory, and then hand the letter to Arrowsmith. He is the guy with the arrow pointing down. Once you've done so, he is going to give you a hammer, which we are going to need towards the achievement. So make sure you take the hammer, and then to get the achievement, we are going to want to go back home. So back out to the street, and then out to the map screen, head back to home. Once you are there, you want to make sure you actually head on inside, and then in the first room, which is going to be the office, you are supposed to use the hammer to break open the money box. Before you do that, however, make sure you use the hammer on the computer. You want to make sure you use it on the computer first, because once you use it on the money box, you are going to lose the hammer and miss this achievement. So make sure you use the hammer on the computer. You should get this funny bit of dialogue, but more importantly, you should be good for this missable achievement. 200 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.